There's just thousands of micros.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Gold Hunter 77. I know it's been a while. The water's really high, so we may not be able to find anything depending on how blown out the river is, but I haven't been out in so long. I had to come back up here and take a look, so hopefully we can find something. Let's go have a look. Oh man, would you look at this shit? A burnt up recliner in the middle of the damn trail. You know, I don't know what's wrong with people, but that's terrible. You know, this is out here quite a ways too. That's a shame. Oh yeah, down at the bottom, of course, there's just garbage everywhere. This is not cool, man. This is how places get gated off and shut down. On top of that, the water is super high. It's higher than I thought it was going to be. I thought I might have a chance to get down here and poke around into something, but man, I can't even get down there to where the cobbles are. Well, I guess it wasn't a complete loss. Nice little mini shovel, fold-up shovel, still works. You know, whoever's here appears to be long gone, so I think I'm gonna hold on to this one. So I was looking at these rocks they drug up here, and these are good sized rocks, but they're not rocks. These are actually all big chunks of petrified wood, actually. Which I do like petrified wood, but I have a lot of it. These pieces are so big, you know, if it wasn't so hard to get up the hill, I might bring a chunk of this, but these are all really big. Anyways, some big chunks of petrified wood, and they're like little boulders. Whew, all right, hiked up that trail. All these trails are steep, and they're good sized trails. As far as the length, you got to walk a couple hundred yards probably. Anyways, got a free shovel out of the deal. Whew, that's cool. If that's all I get today, and it was worth it, I guess. You know, it's not too far. It's about a half an hour from my house, so not terrible. Anyways, let's go up the road a little bit. We'll check another spot, and then I really don't know from there. We'll just have to see, play it by ear. Kind of what I thought. We're just super high here. Anything that's diggable is just flooded out altogether. Okay, well, that's strike number 2. Not great. I mean, I didn't have the highest hopes coming up here with the high waters and the flood waters. I do go online, I look at the chart, the river levels, tells you how many cubic feet per hour, I believe. Normally when this is good here, it's somewhere between 300 and 1,000. But right now I think it was up to 4,000. So I thought, well, we'll take a look. You know, if nothing else, might find some cool rocks. You never know what you're going to find. You know, I found a shovel. I just haven't been out in a long time. So, you know, you never know. We're just going to drive around and look around and see what happens. All right, well, the river was a bust, so I decided let's go to the beach. You know, the beach is only about 20 minutes from my house, so that's really cool. And I have 2 reasons to be here. The first one is I'm collecting driftwood for some projects coming up. Those will be sun catchers made out of agates, crystals, and driftwood. Should be pretty cool. The second reason is you can find gold here too. It's beach mining. I don't really have the right sluice box for it, but I might just throw it in there, see what we can get since I'm here. So yeah, let's go check it out. Look at all that black sand just on top. It's everywhere. So people get confused and they'll start digging this top layer, which you might find a tiny bit. But what you really want to do is dig down 2, 3, 4 feet until you find a huge patch of black sand. It'll just run in big streaks. It might be 1 foot or 2 foot thick underneath all this. And those black streaks move all over the place every year. But if you find one, that's where you're going to get all the gold and platinum here. All right, there's my haul. I got a whole duffel bag full of different sizes, mostly medium to smaller stuff. But I think that'll be plenty to start. Now, I guess we'll go set up the sluice box and do a little digging since we're here, huh? Okay. And before I drag all my gear down there, buckets and everything, I'm just gonna take my full-size shovel to see if I can actually find a pay streak, because I've spent a lot of years down here and I know how it goes. Unless I find a real thick black pay streak down low, I'm not gonna mess with it. So we'll do that. And this is the only time I would use a full-size shovel is in the sand like this. You got to dig deep here, so it's a good idea. It's funny, when people ask me what I'm doing down here with this shovel, I tell them I'm clamming. I don't know, it's my deal. All right, well, right now I am poking around looking for those big black pay streaks that are down low. And, you know, I'd be lucky to find one. Between the storms and the tidal action and this creek, these layers get moved around all the time, but the best layer is right under all this driftwood, which I can't get to. That's the layer that was always there. Now it could have moved, but they don't like you digging next to this road anyways, so we've gotten in trouble for that before. I'm guilty. But the problem is I couldn't really find another really good layer in here. So I'm hoping just inside here a little bit. We're gonna keep digging around. Hopefully we find it. Well, that's about all I got in me for this hole. That's a good 2 feet, over 2 feet. No black sand. Did feel like I was hitting a little bit of cobble though. Sometimes you have to get under the cobble to get to the black sand. So if that's the case, I need to find a spot with less overburden. In this case, the overburden is the blonde sand. So, just keep moving around. Maybe we'll get lucky. However, I am going to fill this hole so nobody falls in it or trips in it. I'll just throw a stump like that in there, make it easy. Ooh, a lot of digging, man. I'll tell you the good news is I've only gone about 1 foot, maybe 16 inches. I'm already hitting cobble, so we'll keep going here. Whew, I did it. I found the black layer. Black and red, it's got micro garnets in there too. This is where the heavies are sitting. I don't know how thick it is, but I had a general idea where this spot was from years ago. It's kind of deep and the hole's caving in on itself, but this is definitely the layer. You got to get past those cobbles, so I'm gonna go grab my sluice box just for fun. Got the sluice box set up here. It's about the fastest moving water I can find, and you need some good fast moving water to deal with all the sand I'm gonna put in this thing. So hopefully this spot will work out. We're gonna find out. Oh wow, look at that. I'm really getting into that black layer now. That's what I want. That's what I want. I want buckets of nothing but black. See that brown stuff? I just throw it to the side. I'm only taking that black stuff. Okay, so again, this is not the right sluice. This is my river sluice. What you want down here is a long beach sluice with no riffles and just pretty much nothing but low V matting. Just solid low V matting, that's all you want. Otherwise your sand's gonna get jammed up and everything else. So I think this one's working okay, but not ideal. I'm gonna have to build another beach box. Anyways, we'll run a couple buckets and I think we'll get some gold. Yeah, you know, if you want to come down here and find some gold and platinum for yourself, just walk on down this road here, maybe about 20, 30 feet, and just come in from the road, maybe 15 feet. And I don't care if you dig a mild hole or not. You know, I probably won't be back here for a few days, and even if I do come back, I just move to the side. But there's a layer that runs through all of this there too, but it's a lot deeper there, and I couldn't get past the cobbles, so you're better off through here. Even if you got to move some driftwood, just do not dig close to the road. So where I'm at, I'm like 10 feet back from the road, and I would not get any closer than that or you'll get in trouble. Anyways, yeah man, cool spot, good day. Go get this thing panned out. Well, we made it back down here in the shed shop. And we're gonna pan this thing out real quick, so take a look. This stuff can take a long time to pan out. I mean, sometimes you can only do like a tablespoon at a time. So we'll see. I only ran 2 buckets, so I don't expect a whole lot. I did see some specks in my sluice box, so I know I got some gold. Again, this is a gold platinum mix, which is cool because I don't really get that anywhere else except for Whiskey Run. The only bad thing is, you know, how do you separate it? So for me, I just collect that stuff and it's all in the vial. So we'll get this panned out real quick, take a look. All right, well, before I show you this gold, I want you to know that I was speed panning it like a big dog, because this stuff takes forever with all this beach sand and black sand, and the gold is so fine, it's like Stardust. So really, this isn't the right way to do it. Actually, when you get the material, the concentrates, you shouldn't even be panning it. What you need to do is set up a little recirculating sluice, a cleanup sluice at home with just a little pump, you know, and you can use a piece of gutter and just throw some low V matting in there. There's all types of videos. Matter of fact, if you go back on my channel way back, look for Coos Bay Honey Hole or Whiskey Run, something like that. You'll see the little setup I had. So that's how I first run it. And I'll run my material through there 2, 3, 4 times and you still get gold. And then once you get it down to that level, you can finally start panning it down. But this stuff is very tricky and very difficult and challenging to clean up. Anyways, what I'm about to show you is probably half of what I really got, because I was really speed panning it for the sake of the video. So anyhow, there's definitely gold here and some platinum. Let's have a look. I was just panning it in this bucket here with my little pans. I now have it in this big pan. See if we can get some better light. As you can see, I mean, that's pretty damn good, you know, and I only dug up 2 buckets. 3-gallon buckets. You know, it's so small stuff. And there's a bunch more in here. I just need to send that through a cleanup sluice. But, you know, may not weigh up to a whole lot, but it's gold, baby. You know what I mean? There's thousands of micros in there. If you had a way to really efficiently run this stuff and make some weight,
You know, you could make the weight. It's just a shame you can't use motorized on the beach, so that limits you to running a sluice, but I definitely got in that layer, and I definitely got on the gold. So I'm happy with that. I'll add that to my collection. You know, it's not anything you're gonna weigh up, but you know, just to have fun, 20 minutes away. Now that the rivers are up and blown out, I might just be hitting the beach a lot more, you know. See if I can come up with a more efficient way. I don't know if that light, oh, there we go. There's just thousands of micros. Any that look white are actually platinum or a cousin of platinum. Yeah, man. I was only there a couple hours. All right, guys, that's gonna do it. I hope you had fun. It was a different kind of day, you know. That's just how it goes in the wintertime. You know, you still got to get out and do something. So I just try to stay on the positive side. You know, at least I can go to the beach. I can get beach gold. Probably won't be going up the river very much unless it drops. But this time of year, probably not going to happen. So we're going to focus on beach mining. I also have a new agate spot near the beach in some foothills. I vaguely remember a friend showing it a long time ago, so we're gonna check that out and see if we can find some more awesome rocks too. So anyways, I want to thank you for subscribing, old subscribers, new subscribers. I love you, I appreciate you. You know, the channel's growing, almost up to 1,000 subscribers. Woo! Let's get it, baby. Till next time, guys.